So one of the things that I heard with Twitter when Twitter first came out is that it's such a narcissistic platform, and I'm sure you've heard that around vlogging. So if a pastor feels like, oh, people are going to think I'm such a narcissist by vlogging and doing a vlog about myself, how would you approach that? And at the end of the day, maybe it is narcissistic sometimes. How can a pastor manage that tension? I mean, you kind of spoke to it a little bit, but dig into that a little further.
Phenomenal question. Again, there's no like easy answers here. Here's the thing. If you not only start a vlog, but if it grows, you're going to get criticism.
Yes.
And so I think you'd need to be driven by two things. Need to have two fundamental things decided before you start one. Number one, that you see the value of it, and you've thought it through, you've prayed about it, and you have decided, like Paul, to say, by any means necessary, I'm willing to become all things to all men so that I could reach some. And so that you really see it as, okay, I see this as a huge opportunity, using culture, using tools, using what's happening in media to reach people. Is it going to be misunderstood and probably judged wrongly? Because at the end of the day, while the behavior itself is inherently not narcissistic, the behavior narcissism is a lot of times it's emotive. It's a heart issue. Right. And so anyone who's judging that, though, they could still judge the actions. It could appear lots of different ways, but just like Jesus was judged, a lot of his behaviors were misconstrued. He had criticism, especially from religious people, which who are going to be the most vocal about calling a vlogger narcissistic, for sure. And so I think you need to have a really strong core conviction that you're in the right place, you're doing it for the right motives, you're doing it to not only reach people, but also to potentially create a greater depth of discipleship and modeling, a biblical lifestyle and someone on the journey of faith in that vlogging format on YouTube or whatever platform. And then I think you have to then have a resolve to be able to explain yourself, but also at times like not really need to defend yourself. Anybody, who goes down a pioneer, a new path like that is going to experience probably criticism and is going to be misjudged.